Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we have G2 Siege and we are gonna have some fun. We're going to run our comps and guys, spoiler alert, we're going to get 10 wins today. For the first one I used the same comp that I ran against the Wusa comps that don't have fire threats, which is this Tiana, Chompong and the Windy's Rider myself. So I want to land the pushbacks with Savannah so that my Chompong can reset up to 2 turns cooldown on the enemies. And yeah, then we will take another turn and we will always crit with Tiana, and if we landed the defense rates, then maybe the enemy team will be dead. Now for the second team, guys, we are running the usual counter to the Ciara, Orion, Rakan. We are not using Perna, we are running the Wind Pumpkin instead because I want to save Perna for another offense that I usually use on every single siege, which will be the Panda and Wind Paladin Perna offense that is actually very nice against a ton of comps. So yeah, not a ton of comps, but it's really nice to have it available, and you know, Windy here does a very nice job buffing speed on my full team so that we can compensate for our lack of speed overall, and of course he deals damage and provides shields while tanking the Rakan all night, guys, because you know, he will get the shield sap and we will be able to tank Rakan as much as we can. So we got rid of Ciara first, always, because she's the main threat, and then we got rid of the Orion, which is the second main threat because he can deal defense breaks onto Laika, and then he can switch the focus of Rakan onto Laika instead of Windy. And of course, a defense broken unit is always subjected to be destroyed by one attack. Only that Laika can actually withstand 3 attacks all the time because of his passive. However, if the Rakan was to be on Violent Runes, then things can get complicated if Laika gets the defense break, you know, guys? So yeah, it's always better to get rid of the Orion and then we take out the Rakan on auto. Now we are done with this one, let's move on to the next one. That's a very interesting defense that has the Ayunu to come back and destroy something, and of course he can land Oblivion as well, so that's very nasty. Of course they will be taking more turns with the Jubel right there, and they will have the heals and constant shields from that Felleria right there. So yeah, things will be very complicated if things don't go our way here, but we have a very nice team that will not be killed easily, and I was aiming for the defense break right there, but it didn't land, that's too bad. However, you know, we're running my violent Kaki here, so now we reduce the attack of the Ayuno, who is the main damage dealer of the enemy team, and we try to kill him. Of course we could, that's amazing, we had the attack buff, so now we took an additional turn, that's amazing, because we could get rid of the Ayuno without many problems. Otherwise, then maybe he could have gone for the Triana and then he may have landed Oblivion and things will be much more complicated. But now we are 3-on-2 here, so as soon as we get rid of the Felleria, we are done. For the third one, we ran into a very popular defense again, Ciara, Orion and Rakan. This time around we're going to take it with my favorite offense, which will be the Bulwark, Amelia and Skull One. Guys, you know they are all on wheel runes, we have shields as well, but yeah, I don't have much to explain here, guys. We get rid of Ciara first, if we can actually get out of the provoke from the Rakan. Now we will lower her HP up to half and then we will kill her with our Skull. Then after that we will wait until our Skull gets one more time his rock and we are done, guys. Very easy fight. And for this defense, which is very weird, guys, I'm thinking that Fedora may be on a very fast Swift set so that he can do his thing, buff, and then prevent the enemy from using a Copper Dozer, because I don't see how you can prevent a Copper Dozer from destroying this defense. otherwise. But yeah, that was not the case. So I chose to run a very tanky team. This team will be great against any other unit that will be in the middle, even if it was a Joltan, sorry, not a Joltan, a Vigor instead of the Fedora, then this team will work as well, because we will be able to strip. Even if the Vigor went first, we will be able to strip with our Pumpkin and snipe one unit, and then repeat the process one unit at a time. And of course we have heals, even though the enemy had heal block as well, but yeah, we were able to destroy them right now. And you know, the rock doesn't matter much because all of my units had very high HP, and of course we have the HP leader from Ashir, which is not great, but it's way better than nothing, guys. So yeah, now we have to get rid of that thing, and as soon as we defense rake, our Ashir will deal a ton of damage. So yeah, this was a very fun comp, and we're moving on to the next one. And again, we're facing Rakan, but this time around we're facing him with a Molong and a Beast Rider. So I don't quite understand this team, even though I love when teams are RGB, you know guys, I love when they have blue, yellow and red, because you know, that makes it much more harder to actually defeat. And this time around we're running one of my favorite offenses, and we're trying to land the streets with Ken now. And we were not able to kill Rakan. I was hoping to kill Rakan with the debuff that Ken applies, but yeah, that was not enough. So we will not blow up the bomb, we will allow Rakan to kill himself right here, and we will lower the attack bar of that panda who dirt, gladly dirt. And yeah, now we will pray for them not to take a million turns. If they don't, then we're good to go. Of course, that panda has way more HP than my Ken, because of course my Ken is built on damage. Now I decided to go for that Beast Rider because I don't want her to proc and destroy me. And now we can get rid of the panda, we can apply another bomb, and we're good to go, guys. If we can dismount that thing, we apply the bomb, we dismount her, and we won as soon as she takes a turn. That's fantastic, guys. And we're facing yet another Ciara Orion Rakan. Guys, you already know how this offense works. Sorry. Now we will buff attack on my Lucian. If my Lucian gets to get two crits on the Rakan, then we're good to go. If he doesn't, we most likely will be destroyed. And we most likely will be destroyed. Okay, guys. Now let's pray for the Rakan to have low defense, and he does, which is very good for us. We got the provokes. Now please don't revenge. Perfect. If he had revenged on my light ninja, then I will have been destroyed, guys. But you know, we were able to kill him. Now it will be fantastic if I could add additional damage on fire on my wind ninja, because that team seems fairly good against that particular offense, and my ninja dealing good damage on Rakan will be very important for it. Now I forgot to record my win against that Nana, Savannah and Perna comp, which was very nasty, but I used this team that I told you, that's why I was saving Perna, and yeah, we used the team to win against Nana, Perna and Savannah without many problems. Now we're facing this defense that is very weird, but that was the only other thing that I could actually attack, and yeah, I took it out with my Bale and Katarina comp. So yeah, guys, we are going to pray for that pony not to take a million turns and kill and strip my Katarina, but of course for that to happen she has to go through my water horse first, which can actually happen too, guys, so yeah. But they did not, so we get rid of that pony, we will target the pony first, and then we will get rid of the rest with our Veil. For this one, we're facing Orion and Perna again, but this time around they come with Savannah. So we are running Tessarion so that he can actually Oblivion Perna and we can kill Perna on one try. he doesn't get the second life. Of course, that same can be said about Savannah. And we're running Miles here, and my Miles is not built on damage, he's built to be tanky on violent runes. And of course we have the heals from Lulu. So all in all guys, we're running a tanky team that depends on Tessarion oblivioning the enemies, and of course we are going to pray for the enemies not to defense break me much and not to take a million turns. And things went perfectly fine killing Perna, and now we can get rid of Savannah. I don't think the enemy has anything else to do here guys, so yeah, unless of course Savannah takes a million turns, which could happen. So yeah, this was a very fun comp to use, and my Miles is getting turns. Of course my full team is getting turns, that's fantastic. So guys, this was the final match of the day. We got our 10 wins guys, and I will show you the result because this was a G2 Siege and we lost, we got second place. However, I got a fair amount of crystals and this is the contribution. Congrats to Monster on being the MVP. And this is my trophy box, and it was a shiny one guys. So thank you very much for watching this, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.